It's pandemic. Breaking connections to the world. Empowering language on humanity. Let's bring the world of learning in one channel. Welcome to DCBEST MNHS English TV.
Hello, magandang buhay, DCBESTians and to other dear students. I am back once again. This is Mamay for another fun learning episode in English 10. To keep you updated with our learning videos in DCBEST MNHS English TV, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. We are now in the second week of our last quarter in your Pivot 4A Learner's Pocket. This week, we are going to talk about the technical terms used in research. The most essential learning competency is to distinguish technical terms used in research. The enabling competency is to research technical terms. Let us begin our lesson with the definition of the word research. What is research? And why do we need to conduct one? Research is a process of systematic investigation into and the study of materials and sources in order to establish facts and reach new conclusions. Research is conducted to evaluate the validity of a hypothesis and also to expand our knowledge to benefit ourselves and the human race. So, are you going to make your own research paper? The answer is yes. As a grade 10 student, you are expected to create a basic research. That's why at this point, it is important for you to be familiar with these technical terms in research writing. And since you are going to work on one, let us define what a research paper is. It is a piece of academic writing that provides analysis, interpretation, and argument based on an in-depth, independent research. Research paper is also known as term paper or research report. So, here are the basic parts of a research paper and the basic terms as well. You need to be familiar with them. I have prepared this word puzzle for you to fill in the missing letters to form a word. You are only given 3 seconds to answer it. And please be guided with the definitions that are given. Let us start with the first word. It is a short summary of your completed research, and it is intended to describe your work without going into detail. Time's up. High five if you answered abstract. The abstract summarizes all the sections and helps the readers decide whether to read the entire report or not. The next word establishes the scope, context, and significance of the research being conducted. The next part after the title and abstract. What is this? Time's up. The answer is introduction. The introduction presents the background information, scope, and focus of the research paper. Let us proceed to the next one. It provides a review of what others have written or researched concerning a topic. Smart if you have answered literature review or review of related literature. This provides an overview of sources explored, including the books, scholarly articles, and other sources. The next word is known as the researcher's intellectual guess about the possible result of the study. The answer is hypothesis. Hypothesis is the statement or expectation, prediction that will be tested by research. Then we have this word. It explains how the research is conducted. Time's up. The answer is methodology. It is the part where the researcher will decide what data to collect, who to collect it from, how to collect it, and how to analyze the data. Then we have this word. It is the specific group within a population that you will collect data from. What is your answer? Sample. Sample is the specific group within a population that you will collect data from. They are a group of individuals who will participate in your study. Next word refers to any factor, trait, or condition that can be manipulated, controlled for, or measured in an experiment. If you answered variable, then you are definitely correct. The variable may be independent or dependent. The independent variable in an experiment is the one that is changed or manipulated, while the dependent variable responds to the changes. Next, it is any information that has been collected, observed, generated, or created to validate original research findings. Yes, you are correct if you answered data. Data is a very important part of a research. Next is the part that interprets and describes the significance of your findings about the research problem being investigated. Time's up. What is your answer? Discussion. The discussion in your research paper must be accurate. This section is to interpret and to describe the significance of your findings. Then we have this word. It is the section of a research paper where the authors provide the data collected during their study. Time's up. You are correct if you answered results. The results or findings present the information gathered through your research. Next, it provides the summary of the research and the synthesis of key points in the study. The answer is conclusion. Conclusion is intended to help the readers understand why your research should matter to them after they have finished reading the paper. If you answered conclusion, you are definitely right. So, congratulations if you have reached this part in your research because you are almost done. Almost, but not quite. Let's proceed to the next word. The next part lists all the sources you used in your study. It also gives credit to the authors. The answer is reference. Easy peasy, right? The reference is important to avoid plagiarism. What is plagiarism? It is the act of using words or ideas of other authors without giving proper credit. And the last word, this is where the researchers attach a copy of the research instrument like questionnaires, surveys, and others. So, what is your answer for the last word? If it is appendix, you are correct. Yes, the appendix serves as a space for materials that will help clarify your research. So, aside from these words that we have just discussed about, there are still other technical terms in research that you will encounter, and these are given in your module. Here's the first batch, the second batch of technical terms, and the third batch. I want you to go over them and read each definition carefully so that when you encounter them in your research, you will be ready and you will be able to use them properly. And for our enriching activities, please don't forget to answer activity 1 to 6 in your module. You can definitely answer it now with confidence, and if there are questions, we are just a message or call away. So, with much love and care, we are your grade 10 teachers in DCBES MNHS saying, have a good week, God bless, and thanks for watching. Bye for now and see you in our next learning episode.